my top back. Bad bitch on my head like a top hat. Reminiscing on the money I ain't got yet, cause the bank never gon' see it, gotta cop that.
Since All the Way Turned Up, which is, I mean, it was one of the biggest songs, you know, big hip hop anthem, and, you know, just started a whole new trend and new phrase. You know, where have you been since then? What have you been doing since then?
Man, cooking. I've been cooking. I've just been trying to expand. I feel like when I came out, I was really put into a box like early on. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the typical situation when you're being like, coming from Atlanta, being born and raised out of Atlanta, which just happens to be the hub of music now. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't back then. And so I feel like me coming from where I was then, and you know, with the influences that I had when I was growing up, I just had to kind of step back for a second and be like, all right, so let me try to expand myself into something that I know everybody's going to love, that's going to appeal to everybody from the Northeast to the Southeast to the West Coast, you know what I'm saying, and the Middle East, you know what I'm saying, and that's a hard gap to bridge, you know what I'm saying, so I've been in there since then, and I ain't coming out till I figure it out.
If you had to define your sound in one word, what would it be?
Unique.
Okay.
I would say that, and the reason why I would say that is just because it's something that, you know, everybody tries to duplicate, everybody tries to imitate. It's something that is, you know, big. It's big, you know what I mean? And people tell me that all the time, and sometimes I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But I really never, or I'm not gonna say never, not up until recently did I really sit down and really pay attention to just how much my sound really influenced the music game. You know what I'm saying? Up until this point, and from where I started, and it's a lot. Like, everybody's turning up, everybody's doing, like, it's a common phrase. It's something that people use just as much as, you know what I'm saying, anything else. And it's crazy. And so when you think that you have that much power, it's just like, what else can I do?
But thinking about the time that you kind of took a little break, took some time away, work on some business things.
Right.
You know, when you came back, did you have a different perspective?
Definitely. And I feel like my perspective was good at first. Like, I felt like I really had it, which I feel like a lot of people feel the same way. But when you're not biased by being yourself and being like, I know everything, you know what I'm saying, all the time, or I got it figured out because I am where I am, and you're really open to expanding yourself and really like trying to be the best person that you can possibly be and understand how the people who were great before you got to where they were, then it's really like easy. And a lot of people don't know, but you really know everything that you're supposed to know before you even come into the body to be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, before you even do any of that, you already know what it is. You pick all that stuff. So all you got to do is really follow your emotions and be yourself, and you'll be good. You'll be the best person that you can possibly be, what you were put here to be.
What's your opinion on the rap, you know, the rap game, you know, this industry as it is right now? You know, we got Kendrick dropping Control, calling out everybody, you know, to step their game up. What do you think, if you had, you know, if you could glimpse in the future, what do you think even next year is gonna be like?
Well, I mean, you know, it's kind of hard to say because everybody wants to rap nowadays. You know what I'm saying? Aside from the people who are great, which just happens to be Kendrick. Kendrick is great. J. Cole is great. You know, a lot of people are great and they have their own foundation, their own fan base, and everything that they need right there at the palm of their hand. You know what I'm saying? And those are the people who are going to be the pioneers to do what the last set of pioneers did. Those are going to be the people that are going to be around for the next 10 to 15 years, and you're just going to have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just what it is. And so I guess, like, right now, for me, I can't even listen to the radio, but I listen to people who I'm a fan of, you know what I'm saying, which just happens to be those type of people. So I agree with them, man. I think that people need to get it together and, like, get it back to at least halfway back to what it was. Like, it was cool when you played a line, but when you all the way on one side, it ain't a compromise no more, you know what I'm saying? So we got to get back to where we got common ground and middle ground, and everybody can do what they love to do.
I know you got some big records and some that you're doing with some big names too. Tell us about some of those.
I hooked up with Juvenile the other day, man, and I knew that was gonna be something that was gonna be epic. I knew it was gonna be something that's like timeless. You know what I'm saying? I believe in dropping timeless music. Like, that's why I felt like it was cool to take that sacrifice of stepping back from where I was and going back to do something even bigger. You know what I'm saying? Is because whenever you're timeless and you know that your sound is timeless and you can do what you want and really just have people enjoy you for being you and doing that, you know, it's always going to be a good outcome. And so Juvie's a great man, whether people believe it or not. Like, that's one of the greatest people from his era and doing what he did. And I respect that, and so I felt like, let's do a record together. Let's see what we can do to kind of bridge the gap between then and now, and make it bigger than anything that we've ever done before. That's what we did. You know what I'm saying? And so it's the same thing for anybody else that I've been working with, which I'm not gonna tell y'all about. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Hey, what it do, man? It's your boy Roscoe Dash 2.0. Right now, you are tuned into allhiphop.com, man. Salute.
Black magic. Shouts out, man. Man, drink that, man. Shouts out.